Hi, so in this video I was just gonna contemplate the interconnection between good and evil. I don't know the answer here, so this video is a demonstration of the art of intellectual contemplation, right? So like as I think, I'm putting my mind into contact with the origin and the source of my thoughts, and I'm kind of like feeling that, and that's where the stream of these words come from, right? So this is comedians or people that you can see that just innately go on diatribes, right? It's like, where does the words for all of that diatribe come from? It comes from contemplation. So somebody like Russell Brand or most of the talk show hosts, like most of the people up there talking who can talk about subjects, free flow, and just go, right? Musicians and stuff, it's their contemplation is putting your mind in contact with the source of being, right? So if you can't do this the first time you do it, it's like an overwhelming, oh my God, I know everything in the entire, like it's the same thing as surfing. It's like intellectual surfing. So some of us can do it and some people can't. Just like, you know, some people can do backflips and stuff like that. And you go, man, I would never be able to do a backflip. People that are not verbal, like that you can't just wax on like this. Yeah, this is like Russell Brand is the best example of this that I know of. That's like yeah, it's like his entire shtick, right? Is to contemplate while talking, and so to do that, you don't have a sequence of words that you know that you're going to know. You just look at the phenomenon, and as the phenomenon moves, it moves your brain and it moves your mind, right? So then at that point, like once you've learned how to do that, anything that you look at, you can begin to know or begin to understand, because the thing will move your thoughts. And so there's different things that you can look at, there's different things that you can contemplate, and it does different things. Like, so if you sit there and you contemplate evil things all the time, your mind is genuinely, literally being moved by evil. And if you contemplate like heavenly things or higher things, or if you contemplate worldly things, and so, you know, simultaneously, if you get this power of contemplation, like what you look at and choose to contemplate suddenly starts to have tremendous effects on you, right? And so you get people that get into contemplation are the ones that kind of like embark on a spiritual path because they want to know the true nature of things. So they start to contemplate, how is it that I can get my mind to be moved by truth? And so when you do that, you don't already know the answer to something, right? Anybody capable of thinking or doing it, they don't already know the answer to something. And then they're moved by the event and they go, that person's saying something true. You might already know what the answer is going to be. You know where looking at that thing is going to take you. You might know that already, but you don't know that when you contemplate. And that's what everybody says for all the different arts and stuff like that. It's that relaxation. So like when you contemplate, like, oh, how is good and evil connected? It's like, okay, so how do I study that? Is I have to look at mentally at the location, at the area where good and evil connect. Right? I can look at the idea, or I can look at something happening in the world or in front of me or in a book, and I go, there's good, there's evil, and then where do they connect?